A day in the life with my 100 pets. So, starting in the morning, I always get these kangaroos up and going because they are anxious to get up. I feed them their bottles, get ready, and you can see they are ready to go for the day. I put them into their little pouches and then go down and let the dogs out. We have 2 rescue huskies here at the house. I make my breakfast, which is always a smoothie, gives me lots of protein and keeps me going for the day. The kangaroos and I then head on over to the barn and I put them up into their rooms, hanging by their pouches. Then time for morning chores. Today I started with the goats, and then I went to the pregnant girls, and then I went to the mamas and the babies, just picking up the poop as we go along. This is Pirouette's pen. Pirouette has a little bit of an eye issue right now, so here I am giving her eye medicine. We then dump all the buckets, so into the skid loader go all of the buckets of poo, which then go down to the big manure pile. I'm cutting up here this huge sweet potato so that I can feed the porcupines. The porcupines absolutely love sweet potato. They're also getting some banana here. Going back in and checking on Ruby the Roo. It's time for her to get out and get some of that energy out. Here we are testing out some new products that we're going to put into our store, all things sheared. This includes rice wraps as well as non-paper towels. This day, I had to head over to our store in Stillwater, Minnesota, about 25 minutes a day. Here, we have Freshness In A Bottle, which offers fresh juices, as well as plenty of other alpaca goods. Drinking a green juice. My Aldi's trip for the day to get pig food and porcupine food. Doing a little work after checking on some of the animals. Here we are, time for afternoon chores. More poop to be picked up. Can you believe this is my first time ever driving a bobcat? Checking on all the animals, closing up the store, and then one last time through the barn, checking on everybody, feeding the porcupines corn for dinner, checking on the alpacas, and Taz the llama, Melman, the bunnies, the sheep, and finally picking up the kangaroo so we can head back over to the house. While we're heading over to the house, we check out Barney and Betty, our mini Highland cattle. The kangaroos hang out in the kitchen on the chair for a bit until it's time for bed. About 8:30, we start our bedtime routine, giving them bottles, letting them play a little bit in the hall, and then putting them back into their pouches, hanging them up for the night,